Based on your rant earlier about Captcha, what is this?
How does this checkbox know that I'm not a robot? I didn't click any motorcycles, traffic lights, and yet it knew. It's actually not very good at stopping bots.
Look at this study. Bots are better than humans at cracking Are You a Robot Captcha test. That's what I'm saying, dude. They've got me training bots that are now better than me at these fucking little mini games. You know what it should be? It should be, a Captcha should be like, express an emotion. Have you ever been in love? I want it to be something I can do quickly. Write a poem about the human condition. Wait, let's see. I want to test right now. Okay, wait. I'm going to write a poem about the human condition. I can't do this. I can't write a poem. I don't have any fucking skills. Wait a minute. I just hit a blank notepad file and I'm completely no, I'm not ChatGPTing it. Obviously, I'm not ChatGPTing it. I was going to do it and then I was going to ChatGPT it and see if mine was better or not. Haiku it. Okay, let's human condition. The human condition. Okay, I'm writing something. Don't rush me. Don't rush me. Don't rush me. Don't rush me. The bot's done already. It's not about speed, okay? Because I don't think the bot can do it. I don't think the bot can accurately write a good poem about the human condition. 575, little unk. You can end it with thank you very much. That's 5. Wait, hold on. I will be, wait, who's saying fish pics? I'll show you the fish pics when I finish writing the greatest haiku ever written and beating a bot. I am the John Henry fighting the machine on this one. I'm gonna show you my poem and I'm gonna show you the ChatGPT poem and you guys have to decide which one's human, okay? Okay, I think I've got it. Let me get a ChatGPT one here. Write me a haiku about the human condition. Fuck, that's good. Fuck me. Fuck me. Okay, I want you to tell me which of these is human. Which one is human? Which one is AI? Poll for human, okay? Are you hoping we guess right? I guess we are all hoping for humanity's sake that you guess right. I hope that you guess right so that we know which one was written by me. We can pass the Turing test. Okay, poll's over. You guys are right. Yeah, that's my poem. Yeah, that's my poem. All I changed was I had it say like, chatters spam the air. I started with that. It was just about chat. Fleeting joys and pains, grasping at time's brittle thread. We laugh, we love, and fade. This is bullshit. This is AI slop. This has no humanity in it. This is beautiful. Some laugh, some weep, some just are. Was it all worth it? That's beautiful. That is a beautiful human poem. That should be a Captcha. I could easily pass the test and get in this slop, dude. AI slop. Couldn't even, it has no power. The second one rhymes. Is that what it's about? It's a haiku. You didn't capitalize after the period is how I got it. Fuck. I didn't capitalize after the period. I thought it looked cooler. That's a human touch. It looks whack if you capitalize it. I'm a coffee cow, skibbity toilet glizzy, fuck my chungus life. No, that's a good haiku. No, wait, that's a good haiku. Bitter because AI cooked you? AI didn't cook me, bro. We wrote a poem about the human condition and only one of them was recognized as human. I didn't get cooked. Mine got recognized as human because it was worse. That's fine. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's a AI that can play chess better than Magnus. People want to watch Magnus. What you guys are basically saying is that my poem was the Magnus Carlsen of poems, and the other one was the fucking Stockfish. And it's like, fine, I'll be the Magnus Carlsen of poems. You wrote your poem with beads. Writing a haiku using anal bead cheating. Was there any other major story I want to talk about? There was the Trump halting the law that says you can't bribe people in foreign countries. There's a law that basically says, hey, if you're a corporation, you can't go overseas and bribe their governments to get favorable deals. He halted that law. What could be Trump's reason for that halting? The reason for his halting was probably the reason, like he does most other things. Somebody asked him to. Almost all of the recent executive orders can be traced back to the last person he met with. Somebody asked him to. Some CEO or someone asked him to. Says like, hey, And then he does it. The main thing for me was the de minimis rule, because like he had a reason for banning it, and then the FedEx CEO meets with him and suddenly he's like, never mind. It's not banned anymore. It's like, yeah, well, okay, it's gonna hurt FedEx, but maybe it's good because it'll also hurt Temu. I brought up to my econ professor the fact that Mag 7 now comprise an equivalent proportion of the S&P 500 as Nortel did to the Canadian index. Now they're all in on AI. If we get our ask in AI, then retirements are fucked. She didn't really react. If it's your econ professor, all you need to do is draw a supply and demand curve. Nobody want to hear all that shit, dude. Supply demand curve. You're good. Okay? You pass the class, figure this out, and you're good. A+. A+, good job. I teach econ, this is true. This is unironically true for me. I just shut up and didn't ask questions and I passed. What a good sign for this fucking great nation of ours, dude. Texas is planning to create a Bitcoin reserve. Don't misuse words here, bucko. You linked me a bill. Anyone can introduce a bill. The fact that somebody introduced it does not mean that it's happening. You link me a fucking video that it passed. Scroll to the bottom. Why would that at the bottom of the bill they say this passed? There's a big stamp. Best thing Texas is doing is standing firm on anti-sports gambling. They'll break. They all break. You know what's funny? So I looked more into it. Apparently, one of the reasons Texas has been so firm on anti-sports gambling is because the Indian reservation just across the border has been spending millions counter lobbying that they don't legalize it. Because if they legalize it, it'll destroy the fucking Indian. Nobody will travel to the reservation. It's really just casinos spending money left and right. It's not like it's this deep fucking, I mean, for some of them, I do think it is a moral thing. From my understanding, there's some people in the Texas legislature that are like, hey, gambling is morally bad and we shouldn't have it be a big part of our society and state. But a huge amount of them are just like getting paid, just as much, if not more, by already established casinos that make all of their money from traveling Texans. So they'll draw it out as long as possible to rake it in from both sides. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I hope it would be awesome. You know, what's cool is like, if they make it through this year, it's a whole 2 years that the casinos can't do shit because they're not going to legislate in the middle. So it's 2 fucking years that it did no gambling. But I think 27, 29, I mean, can you imagine by 2027 or 2029, which will be like the end of the Trump year, I think Texas breaks. I think they break by 29 and they build the casinos. It's wild how strong the US has been with it. Well, Texas is, but almost every other state legalizes it now. Gambling's everywhere now, except for Texas. Lobbying is low-key crazy when you think about it. I agree. Lobbying is a way to turn financial power into political power legally. It's not low-key, it's high-key. Sports gambling has driven me away from sports. Guys, we found the guy that fucking failed the parlay. Found the guy that doesn't know the secrets of sports gambling that make you an always winner. Follow my guide and I can tell you how to always fucking hit. You were the only one to lose. Isn't it crazy? We found the one guy that lost at sports gambling. The rest of us are all fucking riding high. We're all making big fat stacks of cash regularly, easily. And you were the guy that lost. Sports gambling renewed my love for both sports and gambling. Okay. Fucking relax, bro. Isn't Super Bowl viewership lower than last year? Unfortunately, no. This year was record-breaking. It was the most viewed Super Bowl ever and the most viewed Super Bowl halftime show ever. Why, unfortunately? What I'm doing is I'm reading into this guy's POV. What this guy's trying to say is, isn't gambling causing viewership to go down? Aren't we seeing a downtrend? And what I'm saying is, unfortunately, what you're insinuating is not true. Unfortunate for his thesis. Oh, okay, here's some more news. Dude, apparently fucking Stephen A. Smith is becoming like a front runner of the Democratic Party. Stephen A. Smith, the basketball commentator, is now like, he's gaining attention as a fucking possible Democratic candidate for the 2028 presidential election. Oh man, I don't think this will hold up in 4 years. Hopefully. Stephen A. Smith versus who? Get Hulk Hogan. Let's get Hulk Hogan, dude. Let's just go fucking full. I think everybody that runs for president from now on should be a TV star in some way. I think it should be Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross versus Stephen A. Smith.